X and Abdul. Fellas, introduce yourselves.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Dat Man Dooley, back at your services once again, ready to do the damn thing, man. Let's do it for Spot On, baby.
Y'all already know what it is, man. It's boy X, man. We about to lay down the cold facts. Y'all already know how we about to get down, man. Let's do it.
Before we get into today's show, this month is mental health awareness month. Make sure you're checking on your friends and family, your mental health and awareness through the times we're going through. Today's topics we have is Russell Westbrook. Is he the greatest? Where do we rank him as the greatest point guard of all times? We also have, can the Nets win without Harden? We have Aaron Rodgers currently going to a new team, looking for a new team. And we also have Dr. J on his top 2 NBA teams in his eyes. So, fellas, we all know Westbrook been going off lately. We've been seeing every game he's been doing, up and down. Some games, Wizards are not, the best team, but Westbrook is playing his butt off, which is every night. Abdul, how you feel about Westbrook? Where do you see him ranking without a ring or with a ring, if he gets one, as the greatest point guard of all time?
Well, I'm just going to be honest because I like the kid Russell Westbrook. He's a California man. You understand? I root for my Californians especially. Okay? So when we talk about Russell Westbrook and how good of a basketball player he is, he definitely is one of the best point guards to play the game and one of the best players ever to play the game. Okay? Now, where I would have him ranked is tough, because he's playing in an era with there's about 3 point guards in the league that are better than him right now. And that's just because of their career resume, in my humble opinion. And it's a debate. But one, I'm going to have to go with Steph Curry. Okay. Steph Curry over my man Westbrook. Okay. Another, and this is where it gets tough, because it's like, okay, who do you really have over this kid, Abdul? Okay, I'm going to have to go with Chris Paul, ladies and gentlemen. CP has been in the league a long time. CP adds more value to your team because CP is not a point guard, ladies and gentlemen. He's a point guard. Okay, that's what he is. And the man is just a leader with the way he plays the basketball. He's a leader in everything he does. His teams just seem to be better. Now, let's talk about Chris Paul. He's 6 foot tall. Westbrook 6'3". Less athleticism. Chris Paul ain't dunking on nobody. But Chris Paul, style of play gets the job done. And that's why I'm going to have to put him over Westbrook. Let's talk about Phoenix, for example. Bad season last year, 26 and 39? They got the best record in the league. Who did they add? Christopher Paul. Okay? Now, third, last but not least, I'm going to go with my man from Oakland, California. Okay? Damien Lillard. Okay? Because when it's that time, like my man Wayne said, it's that time. Okay? It's Dame time, baby. Go ahead, boys.
X, how you feel about that?
Now, before I give my list, I just want to make sure we talking about the same thing. When Abdul gave his list, are we talking about current players, or because he named current players right now?
Oh, yes, I did. All time is actually tough for me to do. It's pretty tough. But Westbrook's in the top 15 all time. Yes,
I can agree with that. And I just feel like, when I hear people say he's top 5, top 3, I just Westbrook is top 15 point guards of all time, but I just feel like as far as him being like in the top 3 or something, that's just a no for me. I look at Allen Iverson as a point guard. I know he plays shooting guard, but he's a point guard in my eyes. I think he's better than Russell Westbrook, in my opinion. I don't think Russ is better than Magic as a point guard. Obviously not to me. I don't think Russell is really that much better than Chris Paul as well. I just feel like Russell Westbrook, he can carry a team, but he can't carry them when it counts. He can't carry them to the the
Sound
championship
like
game.
Stephen A. right now.
But
Get a man's
he
flowers.
can't do it. I know it's hard to do, but when you have Paul George, when you have Carmelo Anthony, I expect you to make it deep in the playoffs. You know, when you have Steven Adams, that's a decent team. If it's LeBron or if it's Allen Iverson with that team,
Did Melo show up? Did Melo show up with that Thunder team?
did Paul George show up with that Thunder team?
And you answered my question. I'm just saying, since you going at
Carmelo
Westbrook.
was giving you a good 14, 15. That's good enough.
Neither of them had their best play over there. Put it this way: Paul George is better as a Clipper, and Melo is better as a Blazer.
But I'm glad you said that. But here's the thing, Wayne. If you saying what did Carmelo do when he was teaming up with Westbrook, what did Allen Iverson teammates do when he was in the finals? They didn't.
Are we comparing AI and Westbrook, or are we comparing all the point guards to Westbrook? Well, you bringing up AI a lot right now. I'm just trying to figure out where you're going with this.
I just look at basically what has been going around lately. It has been mainly between AI and Westbrook. So that's what's hot right now. So that's why I'm gravitating toward it. But the bottom line is Westbrook he's not my top five list, but he is a Hall of Famer and a great player.
I'm gonna have to agree with Du on this. Everything you said about who's currently better than him right now and where he's ranked top 15. If we talking stats, Westbrook probably top 10, maybe get it top all across the board. Rebounds, points, steals. The man does it. It shows every night. He's a stat killer.
Yes.
When it comes to the ring, then that's when you back him up. And that's when you put him in the top 15 when it comes to all-time point guard. So at the end of the day, Westbrook is a great player. Hell of a career. Whether he win a ring or not, get him man's flowers, and we know, in our opinion, where he's ranked at.
I got a question though. Since y'all brought up current players, is he better than Derrick Rose?
Come on, absolutely, he better than Derrick Rose. Come on, D Rose ain't been D Rose for about a decade, my man.
I'm talking about overall though, like peak versus peak.
I'm gonna have to say yes. Put it this way, go back to both of their MVP seasons. Well, I like MVP Westbrook personally, even though MVP Rose was the truth, and the Bulls made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. The year Rose was an MVP. Or hold on, matter of fact, I don't think it was the finals. It was the second round of the playoffs. And Westbrook made it to his MVP season, first or second round. But anyways. Nah. I'd rather Westbrook because he does more than Rose.
I'm not gonna go on a rant right now because we gonna have that personal talk outside of this this podcast, because you don't nobody disrespect their rules. Don't do this. But how y'all feel about Brooklyn Nets without James Harden? As we know, Harden is their team's been injury a little bit, and the season is kind of, going at a fast pace, getting into playoff mode. How y'all feel about Brooklyn without KD? X, how you feel about that?
I feel like, honestly, KD and Kyrie is enough to make it to the finals. I'll be honest with you.
Or not just say KD, Harden. Well, Harden, more like get into Harden more.
Okay. Harden, as you can see, this shows that Harden is the orchestrator to the offense. He sets Kyrie up to be the shooting guard that he is. Kyrie, the shooting guard, and Durant is used to playing off ball anyway from Golden State. So, without James Harden being the point guard, dishing the ball, it really to me, it kind of looks like they're going to get back into their old ways, especially Kyrie, being, having the ball, shooting it, not being a real point guard, you know what I'm saying? And I just think without James Harden, the team doesn't flow as well, the offense doesn't flow as well, and the space is limited ish, because I mean they still can create space from Joe Harris to Kyrie to Kevin Durant. You know, they still can do that, but it's a whole lot of space when James Harden is on the floor. So it just shrinks the floor a little bit, man. And you can see it. They already struggling on defense, which James Harden's never played. So I just feel like, you know, when James Harden comes back, it can be some more buckets on the board, and the offense will show up, and it will flow way more easier.
Now, dude, how you feel about that?
Oh, man, I'll tell you how I feel. I'll tell you how I feel about the Brooklyn Nets, okay? So, honestly, Harden, as my man X was saying, Harden makes them gel. Listen, there's two players in NBA history who are the best scoring passing threats. Number one, LeBron is the best scoring passing threat. The man is number 3 all time, Wayne. Why you over there shaking your head? The man is top 10, not on hold on. He's number 3 all time in points and top 10 all time in assists. Who else is on those two lists, Wayne? If you're on the top 10 assist list, you're not on the top 10 scoring list. Look at all the top 10 scorers. They're not on the top 10 assists. That's a dangerous man. Harden is that same player in the sense of he's a great scoring, passing threat. I've never seen anybody better than Harden, than LeBron when it comes to putting the ball in the hoop or dishing it past your head, okay? I'm telling you, like nothing happened. So they're missing Harden and his ability to not just score, but dime the ball all over the place, okay? At one point in time, Harden averaged 30 and 10. Not 10 rebounds, 10 assists with 30 points. That's a hard stat line, boys, to average over a season. That means not only do you got to get your buckets, you got to make sure other people get involved too, you know? So that's a tough stat line, you know? But as far as Kyrie goes, man, listen, it's not enough balls to go around. All KD do is score. All Kyrie does is score. Harden does more than scoring the basketball. So they need Harden on the court, you know? So that's just how I feel about that. The Nets need, if they do not get James Harden on the basketball court, they will not make it to the NBA Finals. For one, I got the Brooklyn Nets. I got the Milwaukee. Yes, I said it. Giannis is going to wake up in the playoffs this season. What? Giannis, yes, without Harden, I think Milwaukee can beat Brooklyn without Harden. Same goes for Philly. Without Harden,
I mean they did already, so it wasn't surprising.
Yeah, I know they did, but I don't like to base things off the season, X, because you already know how it go. You could beat me in the season, come playoff times,
always like that.
Home. You get what I'm saying? I've seen it happen all through Bron's career. You know, the Bron haters like Wayne to be like, oh, they beat him in the season. They beat him in the season. Come playoff time, guess who move on? You feel, you know, so
I ain't gonna get too deep into that, but you know, I ain't gonna get too deep into that. Give credit where credit due.
But and without Harden, they're not getting out of the East. They're not winning the championship. I'm done.
This is where I get you at, because yes, we know Harden is the guitar player. They're like a band to me. You got the drummer, you got the singer, and then the performer, and then you got the guitar player. Harden is like the guitar player here. If I feel like they still can do something without him, just to jump on that real quick, because KD and Kyrie is also still problem to the Sixers. Till Giannis, I'm not gonna say Milwaukee. Yes, I'm just Giannis. You could say Miami, but they had their chance last year. And then whoever else you want to put in the East, the Knicks or whoever, Charlotte, whoever y'all want to put in the East. Harden, yes, he's a big factor. They will need him eventually. I feel like he should, even though when he does get better, he should continue to rest, get ready for the playoffs. Because wherever they rank in the playoffs, who's beating Brooklyn in 7 games? I can say this now. We can bet during the show or after the show. Tell me, why do y'all believe any team going to beat them in 7 games, even if KD, Kyrie, or Harden hurt? Who's beating them in 7 games?
So what you mean, even if they all, what? Who hurt here?
No, not all 3. One of them could be hurt. All 3 of them could be healthy. But I'm just saying, they're not losing, period. they're not losing in the playoffs. Period.
Man, we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
I want to point out too, Wayne. Actually, James Harden is the lead singer of that band, and Durant is the guitar player. I just want to let you know that, okay? James Harden is the most important player on that team.
I think it's KD, but that's your opinion. That's my opinion.
I mean,
he's the best player on that team.
KD's the best.
Most important.
KD's the best. For instance, Jordan was the best, but Scottie was the most important piece to the Bulls, and I could debate that with anybody. Yeah.
Oh, let's see what's up with y'all two now, LeBron fans or lovers, I should say, with this debate. Y'all know y'all heard Dr. J said about his top two teams he would put together. I'm gonna just name the first team, then I'm gonna go to the second team. Just the FYI before I tell y'all, LeBron's not in it, but let's hear it. His first team: Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Elgin Baylor. His second team: Magic, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No LeBron, no Kobe, no Shaq. How y'all feel about that? Anyone can go.
You want to go first?
Yeah. Let me go on first. First of all, how many rings that old man got?
Oh man.
Yeah, I said it.
I believe
Dr.
one.
J? No, but let me not disrespect. Y'all know I'm a connoisseur of this game. Dr. J is one of the best players to ever play basketball. Okay. Dr. J got about 5 or 6 ABA championships before the merger. So there was once a league. There's still a league called the ABA. The ABA had cold players. The NBA had cold players. Eventually, there was a merger in both leagues. In the NBA, Dr. J only won 1 ring. I think it was the 1983 Sixers. I don't know. I wasn't born yet. But it was either the 80, one of them years around there. Dr. J won a ring with Philly. Okay. Now that's the only ring he was winning ABA championships, but we're not going to count ABA championships. That's them high school championships, as far as I'm concerned. So I like the man's list. I'm just talking trash about Dr. J because LeBron's my boy. But I like the man's list only because we got to understand something. We are always, no matter what time you're born, it's people that's going to be born 20 years from now. They're not going to be talking about Bron unless they really look into history books. Like, okay, yeah, Bron and Jordan, I need these two on my team. But who they going to be talking about is so-and-so and so-and-so that's just got born the other day. You know what I mean? It's somebody that's 2 years old right now that's going to be, whoo! You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man, I can't be mad at Dr. J for picking the players that he saw, he watched in his time, and he played against. You know what I mean? That's Absolutely. How everybody gonna do it. So but, I can't be,
just to add this question in before X go. He did say LeBron started the super team. That's why he didn't put him in there. How do you feel about that?
I'm glad you said that. That is a lie. LeBron James did not start the super teams, okay? Super teams been going on since the 80s. That's what he didn't want to talk about. Yeah, you don't think the Lakers was a super team? Magic in them? Please. Worthy, Magic,
he did,
Kareem?
No, he did say it was super team, but the difference he said is LeBron, the way he chose his teams, like he went to teams where it was a bunch of stars. That's what he's saying.
Listen, Wayne, don't get me started.
I'm just saying what the man said. Y'all know what the man said.
No, I know what the man said, and I'm here to say Dr. J don't know what he's talking about. LeBron will come down the lane and bash on you, Dr. J. Okay, yeah, I get it. Dr. J had bounce, but get bashed on. But anyways, yeah.
How do you feel about Dr. J team and about your boy LeBron?
First of all, I don't know what the hell Dr. J drinking. He must be drinking on that damn moonshine because he showed talking crazy. That's number one. Number two, I just realized, like, what Abdul said about the 20 years. People might not be talking about LeBron from 20 years from now, but because if you realize out of both of them lists that you said, both of them teams, Jordan is the youngest player in the lineup, the whole lineup.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
When you was calling out the players, I just realized that
Jordan on team too. They ain't even put him on one.
So that's my point. He really called out players before my time, before the LeBron era. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he just paying respect to the players that came before. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something like that. But either way, you still got to respect greatness. You know what I'm saying? And just to have disrespected LeBron James, not to have him in the lineup anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you have, damn well him and LeBron, it's Jordan and LeBron. And you got Jordan up there, but you ain't got LeBron up there. Come on now. And LeBron didn't start the super team. People just mad because he did it his own way, by his own choice.
Exactly.
And I think old players back then frowned upon that because I guess nobody stepped up and did it back in their day. You know what I'm saying? They kept taking L.
This the only thing LeBron did wrong, just for the record. What everybody was mad about was the decision. That's what everybody was mad about, and which was LeBron's way.
I had my bags packed.
But guess what? They mad, but they the same people that tuned in. Exactly. Ooh, I want to see where LeBron goes. Like, you see how Wayne a Bron hater? You know Wayne tuned into the decision.
That's why I'm not a hater spot on sports. I just see how it is. I'm not a hater. I respect this game and all that. But let me get to my point. First of all, both of y'all say I agree. Dr. J has lived in a different time, different era. He's showing respect to his elders or the people he played with. Right. And like you said, the youngest is Jordan. I understand why, and I respect his list. It is kind of crazy. Only person I would probably change. I don't know too much about Jerry West. He is the logo, but I don't know too much about Jerry. That's the only person I probably would change.
He was
cold.
But Jerry West, now let's be real. Jerry West don't need to be nowhere damn near on this list. He don't need to be on this list.
We don't know. I never seen him play, so I can't. It's highlights out there.
The thing about it is, he was in a league where it was only about 10 teams, so it's like 12 teams. So it's like,
who would you rather have, Larry Bird or Jerry West?
Pool. A player
Larry on the list too.
But I'm saying, who would you rather have on the list, Jerry or Larry?
It's a race thing. It's a racing thing. I'm Larry Bird. Get out there. That's a racing thing. Why you just name two players like that?
No, I'm just saying. I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying, I'd rather have Larry.
Also, let's get to now we're not joking, but this LeBron thing that created the super team. I slightly agree with Dr. J. I don't want y'all bashing me and coming at me. I ain't afraid. I want all the smoke. Trust me. But he slightly did it. Said I'm there tomorrow, and I'm deciding to go to South Beach, take my talent. Y'all was sitting there, going crazy. That's when it all started.
I got my plane ticket to Miami that day, so
I believe it all did. But I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Respect Dr. J list. Respect what he said about LeBron. Even he bold enough to say it. A lot of people talk behind that. A lot of players talk behind that. Get straight. Tell them, like, man, you started this.
Okay, listen. Because I do what Wayne thinks we some Bron sexuals. Okay.
So listen, hold on. Wayne, let me ask you this. Wayne, so Boston, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Rondo.
Kevin Garnett was traded there.
Garnett
was traded there.
Okay, hold on. Let's go before that. Because, now I'm going to take it back to around the time I'm going to take it back to around the time y'all was toddlers. Let's talk 04. The Lakers had Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, Gary Payton.
Look at the age they came together. But
they was trying to win a what?
Look at the age.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
The age, though.
It don't matter.
Hold on. Hold on. It ain't about age. It's about the reason. You feel me? It ain't about the age.
A factor, though.
The age
not the same as they was at that younger age.
That's true. That's true. But
they were trying to win a championship.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather have an old Hall of Famer or an old weak player? Okay. I think we'd all take anybody old. that was a legend. Even if they still in the league. For instance, you see how Blake playing right now. Let's just, would you rather have the younger Blake or the older Blake? Obviously the younger Blake, right? But anyways, that was a bad example. But I was trying to compare really two. I was trying to compare two players that one's a Hall of Famer, the other
Yeah, I
one's
understand.
not. You know, would you anybody? I take an old Malone. GP won a ring 2 years later on the Heat. Went with Shaq to Miami in 06. Won a Heat with a ring with Wade. So GP was still a factor back in the mid 2000s. You know what I mean?
You said that. I just want to, on a side note, I know this has nothing to do, but on a side note, please, Spot On Sports, please, people around the world, stop sleeping on Dwayne Wade. Please. I'm just tired of that Dwayne Wade slander. Go ahead.
You think he's like sleep? Who? I ain't had no slander of D-Wade.
I ain't say you. I just said people.
I'm a D-Wade fan.
I've been seeing some slander on Dwayne Wade, and I just don't.
Yeah, man, he's the third best shooting guard of all time in my book. Okay, third best.
Same.
Yes.
We're gonna take our talents away from Dr. J in LA and LeBron and move this down to Lambeau, Field, Aaron Rodgers. How y'all feel? He's frustrated in Green Bay and he wants a trade, a release. He just wants out of Green Bay. Abdul, how you feel about this?
Man, first of all, y'all know I gotta talk about my fellow Californian. Okay, once again, another Cali boy we talking about right now. Aaron Rodgers went to school in the Bay Area where I'm from. Cal Berkeley, linked up with Marshawn Lynch, linked up with Deshaun Jackson, other Californians in that Cal Bear offense. I remember they was number 2 in the nation at one point in time, man. Ooh, them was the days around here with Rodgers. But anyways.
What was that, like 50 years ago?
You know, hey, my brother, you know, I only got a good 10 on y'all, you know, nothing special, you know, it ain't 30, okay? But so check this out. So basically, Rodgers I'm glad he's leaving. The franchise doesn't want to win. The Green Bay Packers are, first of all, one of the most coveted franchises in NFL history. For one, they won the first 2 Super Bowls. Super Bowl I and Super Bowl II. The Green Bay Packers won. They got 4 Super Bowls total. Brett Favre won Super Bowl 31, or I believe. Yeah, Brett Favre won Super Bowl 31 back in 96. And Aaron Rodgers won Super Bowl, I don't know the number, but back in 2010. So the Packers got 4 rings, 4 championships. But the Packers are one of the most loved teams. By now, they should have had like 6, 7. I'm just saying, Rodgers, the Packers don't want to win all the way. And they making wrong decisions. Rodgers to go somewhere else. It's at the end of his career. We only going to see about 2-3 seasons of Aaron Rodgers. Maybe more, but I doubt it. So he need to go somewhere that's ready to win now. Where that destination is none other than his favorite team growing up as a Californian, the San Francisco 49ers. Okay?
Ooh, no.
He needs to come back home to the Bay. And he needs to play with. Hold on. Why are you saying
they just drafted the quarterback?
The Niners, they just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think
they still got some pieces left.
Just wait. I know what you ready.
They still got some pieces. First of all, I can't wait to hear where y'all think he should go. But anyways,
my point, I'm gonna get it across.
Yeah. But mine is personally the San Francisco 49ers. But y'all know me, man. I can't steal the show. Go ahead, y'all. Let me see what y'all got to say.
Xavier.
I think Aaron Rodgers should go to Oakland Raiders. I think he should go to the Oakland Raiders, to be honest.
Las Vegas now, just for the record.
I mean, excuse me. Las Vegas. Right. I forgot. You're right.
I know, bro. It still hurts around here, bro. We in pain, bro. I'm telling you.
I can see him. I can see him in the Raiders uniform. With Josh Jacobs and am I saying his name right? Ruggs, yeah. Man, and Waller. I feel like that'll be a cool fit. That'll be a mini upgrade a little bit, even though none of those receiving core is a Devontae Adams. That's the downfall of leaving Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? You're leaving a prime time receiver like that. So or he could go to the Saints or that. Could go to the Saints. But it's Oakland is my first choice. I'm sticking with that. I feel like he's going to Oakland.
Okay,
Las Vegas. Shit.
Let me just educate y'all on Aaron Rodgers a little bit. If y'all don't know, he don't live with his fiance. And the 49ers I'm gonna just say why the 49ers in Las Vegas is totally wrong. Las Vegas because they're not in win mode. 49ers because they're looking for the future with Trey Lance with the new quarterback. Garoppolo on the timeline right now. Aaron Rodgers stepping in, that's just gonna mess everything up. Clearly, and go back to his fiance, she lives in Denver. So that's the key word, Denver. The team that just is stacked up defensively and offensively, Denver. So it's key. It's kind of obvious where he wants to go. Denver, where his fiance at? Denver Broncos. So all I know
is you talking about he want to go just so he can stay with his fiance and play for
bigger
Denver?
than this. This is like Abdul was saying. This near the end of his career. He want to be with his fiance. He looking at a team that can stop teams, and he got receivers. He got Judy, Hamilton. He got Sutton. You got a full team in Denver. You got Melvin Gordon in the backfield, a good head coach, John Elway. Tell me Denver ain't the perfect team for him. Surtain just came. You don't think he want to go to Denver?
Listen.
That's a perfect move right there.
First of all, hold on.
Because I didn't know about the fiance stuff, so that could be a real.
Yes, his fiance lives in Denver.
Yeah, no, I didn't know about that either. But actually, I'm not even going to say, we don't know. All of our calls are good calls. The only issue I have with your call, though, is when you about him going to Denver is I just feel like in his heart, he's a California kid. He wants to play for his hometown team. And that ain't even his hometown. Rodgers ain't from the Bay Area. San Francisco is a city in the Bay Area. Rodgers is from Butte County. Butte is 3 hours up north. Just so y'all know, I've been there before. It's 3 hours up north in California. Okay. So Rodgers is he's a country kid, So, matter of fact, not Butte. He went to Butte City College before he went to Cal, before he got that scholarship. He's from Chico. He's from a city called Chico, California. Okay. So Rodgers, honestly, all I'm saying is he grew up watching Joe Montana, Steve Young. Okay, and you over here saying it's a bad idea. Anytime a legend come in, who cares about Garoppolo? Who cares about Lance?
This is where I got you. I got you, Chico, since you want to say that. Why do you think he's leaving Green Bay in the first place? Because they brought in a quarterback. So why would you think he want to go to 49ers and what they just drafted and what they're looking, what they're looking all into?
Well, I guess it's what it's going to come down to is your relationship with the owners. I think 90%.
Come on now, dude. Come on, man.
Well, let me ask you this. First of all, Garoppolo, hold on. Why you over here talking about they just drafted something? He's still not proving.
If Brady from California, don't you think Brady if he would have went to San Francisco, he would have went?
Maybe. I hear you on that point. I hear you on that point. But hold on. Tampa Bay, I don't, man, okay. You're whacking me right now, okay? I'll bring the ammunition later for you. All right?
Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh, X, you got anything to say?
Man, he going to Oakland. I mean, damn. Las Vegas. He going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, okay, man. So Vegas, San Francisco, Denver. And who you said? And who?
Denver.
Okay, we're going to see.
Thank y'all for tuning in at Spot On Sports, where we're not just accurate, we're spot on. This is the new wave of sports. I am Wayne Galloway. With me as always, Abdul and X, fellas.
Oh. Y'all know what it is. Let me throw up the X one time for my boy, man.
You feel me? You feel me?
Yeah, baby. It's that man Dooley once again. Y'all know where to find me at. God bless, man. Y'all stay blessed, man.
Oh. Excuse me. Yes, man. What X was just cooking on this show, man, along with my colleagues, man, my brothers, Wayne, Certain, and that dude, you. So I just want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, man. Do what y'all do. Let us know what y'all think in the comments. Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Spot On Sports at Spot_on Sports on Instagram and Twitter. YouTube as well. Boom.